Evening. Rahul Gandhi, who claims to be savior of constitution, has once again jumped the gun. Speaking over the Adani bribery charge by US agencies, Rahul Gandhi demanded that Adani be arrested. Think about it. Rahul Gandhi forgot that every man is presumed innocent till proven guilty. This, viewers, is a legal maxim followed around the world. But Rahul Gandhi, who is himself out on bail in the National Herald case, has gone all out to blame PM Modi for shielding Adani. Can anything be more absurd and bizarre than this, viewers? Is this Rahul Gandhi's understanding of how law works in our country? Is this his understanding of Samvidhan? Because by this logic, Rahul Gandhi should also be arrested for the charges he is facing in the National Herald case. Viewers, is Rahul suggesting that Modi is protecting him too, now that he is not in jail? When the US court is yet to take a stand on charges against Adani, why is Rahul playing judge and jury? More importantly, viewers, for an ecosystem that demands sabut, and I am stressing on the word sabut, proof for everything big or small, on what basis are they jumping the gun and demanding Adani's arrest? Why doesn't the Congress government in Telangana arrest Mr. Adani? Is Rahul of the view that Chief Minister Revant Reddy is protecting Adani in Telangana? Viewers, if you are wondering why I am saying all this, please, I beg you, please listen to Rahul Gandhi yourself and you will know the answer yourself.
अदानी जी का अरेस्ट होना चाहिए, आज अरेस्ट होना चाहिए। माधवी बुच जो हैं, जो उनकी प्रोटेक्टर हैं, जिन्होंने कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन नहीं किया, उनको हटाया जाना चाहिए, उन पर इन्वेस्टिगेशन होना चाहिए। जेपीसी की मांग हमारी है, बट हम चाहते हैं कि अदानी जी को एकदम अरेस्ट किया जाए। और हम जानते हैं और हम देश को दिखाना चाहते हैं कि अदानी जी की अरेस्ट नहीं होगी, और इसलिए नहीं होगी क्योंकि हिंदुस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री अदानी जी के पीछे खड़े हुए हैं और उनके प्रोटेक्टर हैं।
आज फिर राहुल गांधी जी ने पीसी किया है। आज फिर उन्होंने उसी प्रकार का व्यवहार दिखाया है, उसी प्रकार से अपने विषय को रखा है जैसे वो पहले रखते थे। कोई नया पीसी नहीं है, वो चंद नाम उनके पास है, चंद तरीका उनके पास है, और उसी प्रकार से वो लगातार प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करते हैं और मोदी जी, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के ऊपर आक्षेप लगाने का प्रयास उनका रहता है।
You heard the war of words. More importantly, I wanted all of you to listen to Rahul Gandhi when he says Mr. Adani should be arrested. Rahul Gandhi failed to elaborate why, on what ground, under what law, which jurisdiction, what is the evidence. He did not elaborate. In fact, when a journalist tried to ask him a question on his Adani double speak, Rahul Gandhi flipped as usual and started slamming the journalist. That is usual practice, viewers, because you see, people can't ask him a question if Rahul doesn't want to answer. But be that as it may, let's quickly open this up. GVL Narasimha Rao, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Tushar Gupta, political analyst, Ishkaran Bhandari, Mohammad Tariq Khan, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Mr. Sarvanan is back, spokesperson of the DMK, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, political analyst, completes the panel. Good to see all of you, gentlemen. Good evening. GVL Narasimha Rao, my first question to you is this. Why did the BJP, in your press conference, demand that Rahul Gandhi should be arrested? Because by the logic that Rahul Gandhi extended to demand arrest of Mr. Adani, the BJP should have at least told him that you should submit yourself to the agencies.
You see, the question that you pose is certainly a valid question, but we leave it to the courts of this country. Rahul Gandhi and his mother, they are both out on bail in the Young Indian in the National Herald case, and the manner in which he has been using, rather abusing his freedom of speech and also his position as leader of the opposition to target the BJP, target the Prime Minister on flimsy accounts, by making completely wild allegations Rahul Gandhi perhaps hasn't even bothered to check what are the allegations, what are the charges against Adani Group in the US court. What are the allegations leveled against them? This refers to certain investments in 4 states. It refers to certain alleged paybacks, alleged bribes to 4 state governments. And 3 of those state governments were ruled. 2 of them were directly ruled by the Congress party. I think what questions, what answers does Rahul Gandhi have to give it? And just because there is and coming before a parliament session, this also raises certain questions. Every time before the parliament was to convene, the winter session is starting on the 25th, you have again the bogey. Earlier it was Hindenburg, again Hindenburg so-called revelations were made just 2 days before the parliament session was to begin. Today again 2 days before the parliament session you have a Congress high drama, hangama. There is a lot of an international conspiracy to try and somehow pull down India's stature internationally, to hurt India's economic interests, to damage, to hurt India's markets. And it cannot be purely a coincidence every time happening before the session or when the Indian economy is looking up, racing towards the 3rd largest economy in the world. Certainly Congress party and Rahul Gandhi cannot fathom it, cannot accept it. And therefore these allegations are purely political in nature, and Rahul Gandhi will have to certainly apologize one day even for such allegations.
Apologize. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, you were smiling when Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao was speaking.
Yeah.
Now, don't tell us why you are smiling. I am not going to ask you that. Why should Rahul Gandhi not be arrested for the charges he faces in the National Herald case? Just apply the logic that Rahul applied in the Adani case.
No, Pranesh, why I was laughing is very important to explain to you. I was just surprised whether you had invited a Adani spokesperson or a BJP spokesperson in your panel. जिस तरह से जीवीएल साहब बोल रहे थे लग रहा था वो अदानी का स्पोक्सपर्सन है यहाँ पे. अरे जिस बंदा के ऊपर में 2500 करोड़ रुपया का घूस देने का इल्जाम लगा है वो भी मामूली इल्जाम नहीं है, एंड दैट टू सिक्योर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स विद इन इंडिया. और वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स जिस तरह से आप लोग घुमा रहे हो कि ऑपोजिशन रूल स्टेट्स में हुआ, दिस इज एब्सोल्युटली रॉन्ग. Because indictment alleges Adani and company used Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited, a PSU under the Ministry of Renewable Energy Resources, to force state governments to purchase solar power from his company. That was the main allegation. But most importantly, when you compare Rahul Gandhi's case with Adani's case, Rahul Gandhi is still here. Multiple investigating agencies are investigating his role in the cases that you have mentioned out here. There is a court case issue going on. Let the courts decide on it. But what has Adani done to Modi? That since the last 10 years, from a $7 billion, Adani has gone to more than the 5th largest or the 2nd largest, I believe, richest man in the world. What has he done to Adani? Modi ji, what he has done to Adani? The simple reason, the arrest warrant issued by the US court underscores systemic issues ignored by Indian regulators.
Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, the document from which you are reading, no, 1 minute, Mr. Chaudhary, 1 minute, sir. It is very easy to, read the way you are reading. Can you go to this page in which there is a paragraph? The charges in the indictment are allegations and the defendants are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty. It's in the same document that you are reading from. Will you go to that page and read what I have just read? Or that doesn't matter to you? And by the way, Rahul Gandhi should have had the Telangana Chief Minister sitting alongside him when he was demanding Adani's arrest. Ishtaran Bhandari, purely on legality. Yes. Could you break it down? How Rahul Gandhi does not understand how the law functions in the country?
Pranesh, that would be a very long topic to explain how Rahul Gandhi does not understand the law. This is a serious debate and I want to put it in a different perspective. This is an indictment done by a US court and we are not understanding the danger of it. Please see, President Trump was convicted by a court in New York on 34 separate counts. But after he won the election, that same judge did not have the guts to send him to jail. He's already convicted. But because sentence is given later, that sentence was not given. And Trump took the taste to US people that there are ideological prosecutors and ideological judges in US who are being used to target people. That was the case of President Trump, and the public and the voter in US bought that case and gave him a resounding victory both in the electoral college as well as in the public vote. So those were the grounds taken by them in US. Now, why do I say ideological prosecutors? The system there is very different from the system in India. It is either elected or appointed by Senate, Congress, whatever the stages are there. And they have a defined ideology. The third aspect of there is there are enough attorneys there called Soros attorneys. That term has not come from India. That term came from Donald Trump. That term came from Elon Musk. Elon Musk proved how certain Soros organizations are funding people to become prosecutors there. So nothing to do with India. Their internal battle shows how prosecutors operate there. And then we have Soros on record to say that his biggest setback, and as per his ideological viewpoint, the biggest threat to his global order is the rise of Narendra Modi, is the decision to abrogate Article 370. He comes from that viewpoint. And lastly, I just come to the end of it. President Trump yesterday tweeted that just before he is assuming presidency, they are filling the judges there with leftist judges. Same thing is happening in India, and why it's a risk. And BJP is talking about 4 non-BJP states. I think that's a policy. Do not fall into it. The bigger question is, can US and should US have such extraterritorial jurisdiction that by spinning the law, an Indian company operating in India, they want to indict, force out of the markets and punish. Forget whichever state is being ruled by whichever political party.
You know,
that
you
is
see,
the risk
I'll tell you.
That cannot be allowed.
What you're saying,
I will end by saying.
Okay.
Pranesh, just 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, Pranesh. 10 seconds. I will end by saying, from the time of Ghori and Ghazni, there have been people who want to settle Indian battles by inviting the foreigner. Unfortunately, that is still playing out. I hope that does not succeed.
Now, Ishtaran, the trouble in asking the larger question of this ecosystem is this: they will say the US will do what it has to do, which is why I started with a more fundamental question to Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, that let's just extend Rahul Gandhi's logic. By that logic, he should not be out holding press conferences. He should be in jail, because Rahul says Adani should be jailed because, you know, there are charges against him. Mr. Sarvanan, first question, sir. Do you agree with Rahul Gandhi's demand that Adani should be arrested and that Modi is protecting him?
Yeah. See, arrest Rahul Gandhi. The BJP spokesperson is here. Arrest Rahul Gandhi. Will the BJP do it? Are you courageous enough to do that? You will not be able to do that. And why Mr. Rahul Gandhi has sought for the arrest of Mr. Adani? Because he has indulged in massive corruption. And all these people are trying to equate Adani with India. India is not Adani, Adani is not India. He is just a businessman. And look at the sorry state of affairs today. The spokesperson of the principal party, the ruling party of this country, comes and defends a fraudulent businessman who has been charged with so many allegations. So many allegations have come out.
Okay.
You think that all these allegations are out of political problems? Not so. And this investigation by the FBI, you cannot attribute motives to that. It is not done by any political party here. Those allegations are not made by any political party or any interested party here. Hindenburg, yes, they were short sellers. They had some interest in their allegations winning. But what about FBI? And an indictment from the jury. And I have seen Mr. G.V. Narasimha Rao. We have participated in several shows. He used to be very eloquent, very fierce, very fluent. But look at him today. He is not even able to, he is not able to defend Mr. Adani.
No, Mr. Mr.
predicament
Saravanan,
of all the
Mr.
BJP
Saravanan, you see,
spokespersons. They have
this
been
is the problem.
reduced to defend a corrupt man.
1 minute, Mr. Saravanan, you know, on a lighter note, the problem is this, that if you get an uninterrupted run
Yes.
to speak,
Yes.
you doubt the capability of the BJP spokesperson. It's not that, GVL Narasimha Rao can't speak. It's just that I have asked,
I did not trust the capability.
No, you
Pranesh,
just did. But
I did not for a moment, Pranesh,
Okay.
just a moment. I did not for a moment trust the capability
no, I was
of
not
Mr.
saying
GVL
that.
Narasimha Rao.
Which is why I
That's
said
what
on a
I
lighter
said.
note.
He's
On a
a
lighter
very
note, Mr.
eloquent
Saravanan,
spokesman.
smile.
But what
it's okay.
happened to him today? Because his conscience is not allowing him
Okay, conscience.
to be eloquent.
Okay,
to be
GVL
fluent.
Narasimha Rao, next time you
Because
answer a question
who's Mr.
during the
Adani?
show,
Yes.
put your
That's
hand
the
on the
problem.
heart because Mr.
Nobody-
Saravanan
nobody-
is saying
See,
your
the question-
conscience.
Pranesh, just a moment, Pranesh. Pranesh, just a moment. Give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds to me, Pranesh. See, the question is this. The people are watching. You and your channel. You are not with the Indian people. You are not with the people who are paying extra money for their power, who are shelling out their money for paying extra money
Mr.
to
Saravanan,
the
Mr. Saravanan, 1 minute. Calm down, sir. Calm down. Mr. Saravanan, have you, no, 1 minute. Mr. Saravanan, you are saying we are not with the Indian. 1 minute, Mr. Saravanan, no, you have to listen to me, sir. This can't be a monologue. 1 minute. Mr. Saravanan, please. I beg your indulgence, please. Mr. Saravanan, listen to me. I beg your indulgence. 1 minute. You are saying that we are not with the Indian people. Have you heard of Revant Reddy? Why was he posing with Mr. Adani? Why, sir? Is he with Indian people? Is he part of the Indian National Congress? Is he Rahul Gandhi's, teammate, party mate, whatever you want to call him? Answer that question.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Yes, I am answering. Go ahead and answer that. Mr. Revant Reddy is not now supporting Mr. Adani. He is not questioning Mr. Rahul Gandhi. He is not saying Adani is India, India is Adani.
Who is
he is
saying,
not saying that.
Who is saying that?
The
Who is
BJP
saying Adani
spokespersons
is
are saying
India?
that, and your channel. No. I am saying please support the people of India. Please be with the common man.
You mean the India Alliance?
Who is giving
you
his
mean
blood
India
and
Alliance?
sweat
You mean
in the
India
form of
Alliance?
Extra power bills.
No, you want
The
us to
human
support
was
India
power
Alliance.
bill. Ask anybody
Support
in Mumbai
people of
how much
India.
they are paying money
Mr.
for their power
Saravanan,
bill
Mr. Saravanan,
and who is
okay.
supplying power
Now,
in
1 minute,
Mumbai.
1 minute, sir. There are
This
many
is Mr.
people who
Adani
haven't
Group.
spoken. Tariq
Yes.
Khan. Tariq Khan is listening to this intently. He will leave the show if I don't go to him. गुस्सा हो जाते हैं वो, नाराज हो जाते हैं वो. She is threatening me with folded hands. Now listen to this. You were talking about FBI. I have a CIA note, sir. Mr. Saravanan, listen to this. Kamru Zaman ji, आप भी सुनिए. ये FBI की बात कर रहे थे. मेरे पास एक CIA का note है. Under the subheader bribery, it says Bofors almost certainly made payments either straight to Indian officials or to middlemen who in turn paid off officials to secure $1.2 billion sale of howitzers. Word of the payoffs leaked, sparking domestic difficulties for Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Stockholm wanted to save Gandhi the troubles caused by the Swedish leak, and the Nobel Industries wanted to avoid a bribery indictment. Now, by this logic, Rajiv Gandhi should have been in jail. Yeah, what is going on, Tushar Gupta? Why are people jumping the gun and misleading the people?
Good evening, Pranesh. You know, it's a rather surprising coincidence that in February 23, I was debating with you on the Adani issue, and I had then called out the misinformation that was being peddled by the opposition, and I'll do that again today one by one. To Mr. Saravanan, who represents the DMK, is he aware that the Adani Enterprises in January this year signed MOUs for investment over 40,000 crore rupees in Tamil Nadu with the DMK, which included green energy, which included city gas distribution? So when Mr. Saravanan says the people of India are being made to pay more, is the DMK also culprit to it? Mr. Kamru Zaman Chaudhary says under the Modi Raj, Adani Enterprises has grown. Does Mr. Kamru Zaman Chaudhary, who leans towards the Congress, know that between FY07 and FY12, which was the UPA era, Adani's credit growth was 74% CAGR. It was under the UPA era that Adani expanded to Australia, Indonesia, amongst other countries, and it was under the UPA era Adani started venturing into the solar energy business. Number three, Pranesh, I have a problem with how people are trivializing arrest. In the morning, Rahul Gandhi was saying arrest kar lo, arrest kar lo. Now Mr. Saravanan is saying that arrest, if you have the courage, I'm sorry, but in India, where we take the law seriously, at least amongst this spectrum, arrests are not about courage, but about the rule of law. There is a due process to be followed. And this is where my problem with Rahul Gandhi is. Is Rahul Gandhi's idea of justice that an Indian company, big or small, accused by a foreign agency, big or small, in a foreign country, big or small, deserves to be jailed right away? Because if that is indeed the case, I shudder to think what will be the ease of business when it comes to India. Number 4, Rahul Gandhi was speaking highly about the FBI. That look, FBI has investigated, FBI has all the findings. I must remind Mr. Rahul Gandhi that in 2017, a secret assessment of the CIA surfaced where it said that the Swedish, the before scandal you're mentioning right now about, that the Sweden authorities had actually withdrawn the case against Rajiv Gandhi to avoid him embarrassment. Now, this was the CIA's finding. Do I believe it? Absolutely not. I would believe the Indian government. I won't believe a foreign government. But if Rahul Gandhi wants to believe the FBI today, he should also believe the CIA. Now, last and the final point. Look, Pranesh, how far my India has changed in the last 40 years. In 1984, we had a prime minister who gave a clean check to an American CEO whose company was responsible for the deaths of thousands of Indian citizens in Bhopal. And today we have someone who's referred to as shadow prime minister by his poetry. He's giving Adani a hard time. He's accusing the Adani group. He's asking them to be jailed just on the behalf of the allegations.
Right.
Indictment, not charge, not judgment.
Which is why, Tushar, I began by saying, shouldn't Rahul Gandhi be arrested? तारिक भाई, आपसे पहले GVL नरसिम्हा राव कुछ मोबाइल में दिखा रहे हैं, मैं उनसे पूछ लेता हूं क्या बोलने. Mr. Rao, what were you trying to show?
No, I was telling Saravanan, because I have a doubt whether Mr. Saravanan is a spokesperson for DMK or he has also turned rebel. Or has DMK also split like Shiv Sena has split in Tamil Nadu, in Maharashtra? Because his chief minister, if he continues to be a DMK spokesperson, his chief minister welcomes Adani to Tamil Nadu. He has meetings with him, one-to-one meetings with him, invites 43,000 crore investments into Tamil Nadu. And today he finds him a pariah on this channel. We don't speak for Adani, but your government, your chief minister, why is he meeting Adani? If Rahul Gandhi considers Adani to be untouchable, why does Karnataka government invite him for 1 lakh crore investment? Why does Rajasthan does it? Why this hypocrisy? If he is certainly an untouchable, you should not be quoting him. But you only want to use it for political propaganda against the BJP. You
Mr.
want to
Saravanan,
invite him as a
businessman
businessman like you would invite anybody else.
Quickly answer that question, then I go to Tariq Khan.
And you want to simply indulge in political propaganda and political
Pranesh.
slander. That is what we are questioning.
Pranesh,
Yeah, let him answer. Let him
question.
answer that question.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I will answer that question. Yeah, Pranesh, they are saying, oh, Adani is entering into an MOU with the Tamil Nadu government. Yes, why? Because the BJP has destroyed every other business entity. Adani is the monopoly here. There is nobody else to do business with.
What are you saying, Mr. Saravanan?
That is the only reason. And just because there is just a moment, allow me to speak. See, just because there is an MOU, it doesn't mean anything. It means that we will ensure that Adani plays by the book. He does not indulge in corruption. That is not the case with the BJP.
Okay.
Now, Kenya government has cancelled all the contracts given to Mr. Adani.
So by that logic, you should be cancelling. By that logic, because you are saying that the Kenyan government has cancelled, you should cancel.
Also allied with the Congress.
But Tariq Khan, Tushar Ishtaran, I'll come to you. Tariq Bhai hasn't spoken. Tariq Khan, what is going on? सबसे पहला सवाल, कोई भी अभी ये, people who are watching this broadcast must be wondering, what is the debate about? The debate is simply this. There are allegations against Adani. The court is yet to take a stand on it. But Rahul Gandhi, the judge in him, has come out today and pronounced Adani guilty. He says, arrest Adani. Is that right, sir?
Listen, first of all, tell me something that I really respect you and I have no intention to leave any type of show. So, first of all, listen, what is happening here is that please don't make India, Adani a synonym for India, first of all. He is a businessman. He has businesses abroad in many countries. Let him face those things, point number one. Point number two, share price of Adani Group fallen 20%. What about the minority shareholders? And what is the role of the SEBI to take care of the interest of minority shareholders? Means how much money has been lost of the minority shareholders? Point number one. Point number two, this company of Adani is registered in US Security Exchange. So they'll take action. They'll take action. And if it's about conspiracy, like BJP spokesperson said, that means SBI has been creating or has been into the conspiracy against India. So what about Trump? What about friendship with Modi? And we'll also say that if that friendship will work, all these things will be sorted out. We cannot blame the process of any other country. Means we have to look at in a different way that what effect we have on the investor of our country. 20% means many times. When the Hindenburg report came, share prices dropped, money lost. Whose money is that? Those money are not money of the Indian people. Suppose investment, the root of investment in India in share market is FII. Right. A company has become corrupt. Okay. We'll take action. We'll take action. Likewise, US Security Board will take action. And that will affect Indian investor
Tariq Khan, who's stopping the US agencies from taking action? You did not answer my question. I asked you, Rahul Gandhi says arrest Adani. Should Adani be arrested because Rahul Gandhi wants him arrested?
Start our own probe because that has correlation with
He
India.
Says arrest Adani. Tariq bhai, aapke partner hai, wo bol rahe arrest Adani.
That's what probe should have started. FIR should have.
So he should first be arrested and then be probed. Ye PDM.
No, I'm not saying that. Listen, what I'm trying to say is this, that this is an allegation by US or this has been
Tushar wants to answer the technical point you raised about the interest of the minority shareholders. Tushar, quickly.
It's rather surprising that when a Samajwadi spokesperson speaks, he finds a minority even in the market investors. Nevertheless, since Mr. Tariq Khan is speaking about stock prices and Rahul Gandhi was also talking about stock price and the interest of retail investors, Pranesh, I have this one important question I'd like to ask the viewers of Times Now and the panel at large. For 2 years now, Rahul Gandhi has been saying the stock market is being manipulated, the interest of the retail investors is at risk, SEBI is compromised. Rahul Gandhi's allegations, in these 2 years, we have not seen Rahul Gandhi withdraw his declared investments from the market. He's heavily invested in the market. We all saw it in the Lok Sabha election affidavit to the tune of rupees 8 crore. But Rahul Gandhi keeps saying that the market is manipulated, the stock prices are artificially high, the market is fixed, retail investors are going to lose their money. But Rahul Gandhi doesn't walk the talk. Why doesn't he walk the talk, withdraw all his investments from the Indian stock market, and then we'll see what to make of his allegations? Can Tariq Khan answer that?
Listen, there is nothing to do with Rahul Gandhi's investment. That is his own thing. What I am telling is that the money has been lost in the market. Who is responsible for that? And listen, go back and read out the role and responsibility of SEBI is to look at the minority shareholders which are on the daily basis, intraday, they are doing trading and they are losing their money day by day. And these are the concern of a responsible citizen of India. SEBI should come forward and look into this. This is very serious. Money has been lost, and these are the money of the common people of India.
You still did not answer the question. Okay. So are you saying that the government is, asking SEBI to go slow? Is that the charge?
Listen, what I'm saying is this, that what is the fact is that Adani's share has been dropped 20%.
You are not answering. Tariq Khan, 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. Mera sawal ye, Suniye, I want to make this simpler for you. No, please, sir, 1 minute. Mr. Sarvanand, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, Tariq Khan, Ishtaran, Mr. Rao and Tushar, is it not a fair question to ask? The Congress-ruled states and the Congress leaders, or even the India Alliance parties, for instance, the DMK, like you pointed out, Mr. Rao and Tushar, why are they doing business with Adani if India Alliance believes Adani is tainted? It's a simple question, Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary. Will you answer this? The viewers want to know, sir. If you think Adani is corrupt, Adani is a chore, Adani should be behind bars, he should be arrested. Why are you doing business with Adani? Just answer this.
Not before Adani's looted public money should be returned to the public exchequer. After that, we can discuss.
No, so Revant Reddy is making Kamruzaman Chaudhary, 1 minute. No, it's a frivolous answer, sir. I'll tell you why. Revant Reddy, by your logic, is meeting Adani to recover money for money that has been lost. What are you saying?
My friend Saravanan already replied. Why are you asking it again to me?
But Mr. Saravanan did not answer the question. If the DMK also believes Adani is corrupt, why are they signing MOUs?
He answered the question very much. You tell me, Pranesh, one direct charge. Let me ask you one question. In this budget, Nirmala Taiji removed the import duty on lithium ores from China. The next moment, in September 2nd, 2024, Adani lands up in Shanghai, China, and opens up an Adani offshore energy company out there to import lithium from China to India. Why? Who is benefiting from this? The question is not there. Not that. Let me have my 30 seconds. Otherwise, I will just...
Okay,
please give me 30 more seconds. Please give me 30 seconds. Let me finish it. Just one day before the Mumbai election, some fake AI generated audio clips were circulated by the ecosystem, deep state ecosystem in Maharashtra. Immediately the ED jumps in, registered an FIR,
please.
And is investigating
Let's talk about
the
Adani.
So-called scam. No, wait, I am not finished, Pranesh. I am not finished. I am coming to that point, please. Now, despite the Hindenburg allegation, despite the Madhavi books linked with
what
Adani,
is the Hindenburg? What is the Hindenburg that you keep going back to?
Coal blocks. No, let me finish.
Ishtaran, quickly answer Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, then I am coming to you, Mr. Sarwan.
Yes. Pranesh, their arguments don't make sense. They are contradicting each other. Just one example, they're talking about shareholders of Adani. Last 20 years, those who had invested in Adani must have made 20, 30, 50 times returns. So who has lost money in Adani? It is only people attempting to bring down the market or short sellers like Hindenburg who are playing a contrary debate. So I do not know which minority shareholder over last 10 years has lost money in Adani. Secondly, whether you make money or lose money, it's a market factor. So whom are they trying to protect by this? Third aspect which is important which here is that it is a matter of principle. An Indian company operating in India, would you, by bending the law, try to bring it under your ambit as the US court? That is why I said I am not bothered it's Andhra Pradesh or Odisha or Rajasthan or Chhattisgarh or any other state. It is a matter of principle. For example, US allows lobbyists. Now in lobbyists in India would be complete Prevention of Corruption Act offense. You would go to jail. Should India start arresting all these companies working there, hiring lobbyists? What is the example you are setting? That is why I said, sometimes have a national perspective, not Adani hai, jail mein dalo, mera fayda ho jayega. Aapka fayda bhi nahi hoga. Sari state governments jinka naam aaya hai, wo non-BJP hain.
And by the way, Kamruzaman Chaudhary has said this, on other debates that, custom duty was reduced on import of lithium. This was done, sir, and you can read up on it or ask the people who are, in the know of things. This was done only to boost domestic battery production, plain and simple. Anything else is misleading because there's nothing else to substantiate what you're saying. Mr. Saravanan, answer the larger question that you've been skirting. Rahul Gandhi says arrest Adani. Should the governments, and I'm not naming, only the DMK, should the governments, all of it, as a matter of principle, cancel their deals with Adani, whatever it...
Yeah. See, first and foremost, we are coming to the point of arrest. Why did they arrest Arvind Kejriwal? Why did they arrest Mr. Manish Sisodia? Why did they arrest our minister, Mr. Sendil Balaji? Is it because all of them were guilty? No. Because allegations were made against them by political adversaries. So,
Mr.
apply the same yardstick to Mr. Adani. You are saying Yes, yes.
Mr. Saravanan,
Yeah.
Mr. Kejriwal was facing allegations here. All the others that you named were
Tell me.
facing allegations here by our agencies. Let the agencies there do their job. Rahul Gandhi wants Adani arrested because some US agency has charged Adani. What is this model of Samvidhan, constitution that you are trying to protect?
Pranesh,
Transcontinental.
You think the entire Indians? No, Pranesh, you think the entire Indian people are fools to believe this cover story of the BJP? They say 1,700 crores.
Mr. Rao, answer
of
that question.
bribe
It's
is
a
paid
cover
to an
story of the
official
BJP.
or a politician
Okay.
in Andhra Pradesh. Where was the money paid as bribe?
No, why are you then, why are you then participating in that activity? Why does Karnataka government, is Siddaramaiah not loyal to Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi? Why does Karnataka government, why did they invite 1 lakh crore investment from Adani company? Why did the Rajasthan government and Ashok Gehlot invite 65,000 crores? Why are they falling over each other? Chhattisgarh Baghel, Telangana, Revant Reddy, they are falling over each other to invite a businessman.
You know, the way it's going, I won't be surprised if Rahul Gandhi or some of his, closest associate hold another news conference tomorrow to demand arrest of the DMK government, the chief minister there, the Telangana chief minister, for defying the line that he has taken on Adani. Let's see what happens.